Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk about something that's so simple, yet so incredibly difficult for many of us to do, focusing on yourself. It sounds easy, right? Yeah. But how many times a day do you find yourself scrolling through social media, looking at someone else's life, and feeling that little pang of envy? Often do you compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20? It's a trap, and it's one that steals your joy, your progress, and your peace of mind. Let's be real. We live in a world that constantly pushes us to compare. We see curated highlight reels of vacations we can't afford, bodies that seem unattainable, and successes that feel light years away from our own reality. We start measuring our worth against these filtered images, these carefully constructed narratives. We look at our neighbor's new car, our coworker's promotion, our friend's seemingly perfect relationship, and we think, why not me? What am I doing wrong? This constant comparison is like trying to drive a car while staring at the car in the next lane. What happens? You swerve. You lose control. You might even crash. You're not looking at your own road, your own destination. You've given up the steering wheel of your own life because you were too busy watching someone else's journey. But here's the truth. Their journey is not your journey. Your path is unique. Your challenges, your strengths, your dreams, they're all distinctly yours. The universe didn't create you to be a carbon copy of someone else. It created you to be the best possible version of yourself. And you can't do that if your eyes are constantly on others. Think of it like running a marathon. If you spend the entire race looking at the runner next to you trying to match their pace, you'll burn out. You don't know their training regimen, their endurance level, or their strategy. Maybe they're a sprinter who will fade after the first mile. Maybe they have a different finish line altogether. The only way to win your race is to focus on your own breathing, your own rhythm, your own pace. You compete against the you of yesterday, not the person beside you today. When you shift your focus inward, something magical happens. The noise of the outside world starts to fade. The pressure to keep up with the Joneses disappears. You stop seeking validation from likes, comments, and the approval of others, and you start finding it within yourself. You begin to appreciate your own progress, no matter how small it seems. You celebrate your own small wins, the workout you didn't skip, the page you wrote in your book, the difficult conversation you finally had. These are the building blocks of your success, and they deserve to be acknowledged. Focusing on yourself means taking radical responsibility for your life. It means you stop blaming external factors and start looking at what you can control. You can't control the economy, but you can control your budget and your work ethic. You can't control what other people think of you, but you can control how you think about yourself. You can control the habits you build, the books you read, the skills you learn, and the energy you bring into a room. This is where the real work begins. It's about self-aiding. Ask yourself tough questions. What are my goals? Not the goals society tells me I should have, but my true deep-down desires. What steps can I take today, this week, this month, to move closer to them? What negative habits or thought patterns are holding me back? Who am I spending my time with? And do they lift me up or drag me down? This process isn't always comfortable. It can be lonely. When you stop chasing the crowd, you might find yourself walking alone for a while. But that solitude is where you find your strength. It's where you hear your own voice clearly for the first time. It's where you rediscover your passions and your purpose. Imagine all the energy you spend worrying about others, their opinions, their successes, their lives. Now, imagine taking all of that energy and reinvesting it into yourself, into your health, into your mind, into your dreams. Think of the incredible growth you would experience. You could learn that new language, start that business, get in the best shape of your life, or simply become a more present and peaceful person. The potential is limitless. Let me be clear. This isn't about becoming selfish or arrogant. It's the opposite. When you are fulfilled, when your cup is full, you have so much more to give to others. You can support your friends and family from a place of abundance, not scarcity. You can inspire others not by telling them what to do, but by showing them what is possible when someone truly commits to their own growth. Your journey becomes a beacon of light for others who are lost in the sea of comparison. So how do we start? We start small. Mute or unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Dedicate the first 30 minutes of your day to yourself. No phone, no email. Just you. Meditate, journal, stretch, or simply sit with your coffee and think about your intentions for the day. Celebrate one thing you accomplished at the end of each day, no matter how minor. Replace jealousy with curiosity. When you see someone succeeding, instead of feeling envy, ask, what can I learn from them? Reframe their success as proof that it's possible, not as a benchmark you're failing to meet.
Oh.
Their light doesn't dim yours. There is enough success and happiness to go around for everyone. Your life is your masterpiece. You are the artist. Every day, you have a blank canvas. You going to spend your time trying to copy someone else's painting? Or are you going to pick up your own brush and create something that is uniquely, beautifully, and authentically yours? Put on your blinders. Tune out the noise. Look inward. Water your own grass, and I promise you, it will grow greener than you ever imagined. The greatest project you will ever work on is you. Don't let yourself get distracted. Your future self is counting on you.
Thank you so much for watching.
If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. See you in the next one.